Once upon a time, in a small sewing box, there lived a darning needle. This needle was not just any needle. It was proud and elegant, made of the finest steel, and with a sharpness that could pierce through the thickest of fabrics. But what set this needle apart was not its craftsmanship, but its attitude.
I am no ordinary needle,
the darning needle would say to anyone who would listen.
I am special, delicate, and intended for the most important tasks. Ordinary needles are for plain sewing, but I was made for finer things.
The darning needle looked down upon the other items in the sewing box: the thread, the scissors, and even the thimble. It believed that it was destined for greatness, a tool meant to mend the finest fabrics, to be handled with care and respect. One day, the lady of the house reached for the darning needle to mend a tear in her husband's sock. The needle was not pleased.
A sock? For me? Surely there must be some mistake.
But the lady paid no heed to the needle's protests. She threaded it and began her work. As the needle was pulled through the coarse fabric, it suddenly snapped. The darning needle, so proud and sharp, was now broken. Its fine point was lost, and it could no longer be used for sewing. The lady, disappointed, tossed the needle away, and it fell to the floor, forgotten. Lying on the ground, the needle still clung to its pride.
I may be broken, but I am still special. Even in this state, I am superior to those common needles.
But as time passed, the needle found itself swept away with the dirt and dust, ending up in a gutter outside the house. The needle lay there for days, washed along by the rain, no longer gleaming or sharp, just a broken, rusty piece of metal. It was no longer special, no longer admired. Yet, the needle still held on to the belief that it was meant for something greater. One day, a young boy found the needle while playing in the street.
Look at this!
He said, picking it up.
What a fine pin!
He stuck the needle into his shirt, thinking it was a pin for decoration. And so, the darning needle, though no longer useful, found itself once more being worn with pride, if only for a brief moment. But as the boy ran off to play, the needle fell once again, this time into the gutter. And there it lay, forgotten, until one day it was swept away by the rain, never to be seen again. And so, the darning needle's journey ended, not in greatness, but in the gutter. It had been so proud, so certain of its importance, yet in the end, it found that pride had led it nowhere. Perhaps if it had been a little humbler, a little more accepting of its true purpose, it might have had a happier fate. But as with all things, even a needle must learn that it is not the pride we carry, but the usefulness and kindness we offer that truly makes us valuable.